Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. How is everyone doing this beautiful day? I hope you're doing great and doing amazing things and just being the true you that you were birthed to do. Yes. So anyway, I'm here. Let me go check to see if I'm buffering. Okay, there's an ad playing, so that's one thing. Hey, Julia, what's going on? Hey, Jade. Hey, Adam. Adam, you early today. Hey, Adam. Hey, Julia, how are you? How was your day? Jaden, how was your day? How are you? Hey, Kingdom Boy, what's going on, guys? Talk to me, guys. How was your day? I'm over here checking to see if I'm buffering first. What up? Woo, 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 baby. What's going on? Baby and Kids Unlimited. It's a building. Look who else is here. Buying spaces. Buying spaces is in Hello World's house. Yes. How are you? Okay, well, thank you, Adam. We all appreciate it. We definitely do. Yes, there are a lot of amazing things going on this evening. I know. Hey, Coyote, what's going on? Welcome to Hello World. Good to see you. Your day is good, just tired. Oh, good. I love that, Kingdom Boy. You know why I love that, Kingdom Boy? Because most of the times when you come in here, you're always saying like something happened, with school or at work, but today, or with your band, but today you got nothing but good stuff. I love it, Kingdom Boy. You putting me in, you making my heart beat real good. You make my heart beat. Kingdom Boy's making my heart beat. Yes. Love that. You gave up YouTube for land. Oh, okay. I think we talked about that, right? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We talked about that. How are you doing otherwise, though? I hope good. Y'all know we got to take a little pause for a little bit. Yeah, I want to go over there afterwards, Purple. Purple rain, purple rain. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I got to do that. Purple rain, purple rain. Dun, 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 dun. Purple rain, in and out. Purple rain, yes. Purple rain, yeah. Purple rain, purple rain. Hey, girl. In these YouTube streets. You did? Me too, buying space. I had some cookies too. I had some lemon cookies. And then yesterday I baked. So if you guys don't know each other, please consider copying and pasting each other's names into another tab and checking each other's channels out. And if you like the content that you see, please give a nice little turn red bell to gray and follow them, watch a video, and keep on visiting from time to time. So definitely do that. Oh, yes. Please, guys, if you can, like, subscribe, share, turn on your notification bells. And for this particular stream, if you can give me a thumbs up or down, that'd be greatly appreciated. That would be greatly appreciated. I always say up or down because I know we all have a free will. And a lot of times we don't allow each other to practice or exercise our free will. But over here at Hello World, I would love to let you exercise your power to choose what you would like to do. So if you wouldn't mind, that'd be great. And last but not least, if you can share out the stream, that would be extremely helpful as well. So my day, I woke up this morning, it's getting all smashed together, so I can't even hardly remember what I did. But I did end up, I did my little lasagna, and that video I have to still edit and have it ready for Monday. I made a lasagna. It's like a vegetable with some crab lasagna. Um, I gave some to my family, and then I ate some later. I pretty much fasted until about 3 o'clock this afternoon. And actually, no, I had a bagel. I did have a bagel. Um, But for the most part, after that, I didn't really eat anything. And I had that. And my headache that I was formulating went away. Ladies in the building. Hey, lady. Ladybug is in the building. The whoop, 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 baby. She's up into his house. How are you? Oh, my goodness. It's the Kinky Locks. The Kinky Locks Trey. The Kinky Locks. Y'all, if you have never been to her live, you need to go check it out. I haven't been there in a while, Kinky, and I apologize for that. But she definitely will help you if you get motivated by me, by just telling you to like rewrite some of that coding that we have in us. She gives you different practical things that you can tangibly type in your computer and become a part of. Affiliate stuff, your own business, da 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 da. Go check her out. Anybody dislike this video, just bone angry. Aw. Oh my goodness. GW Pitbull's into his house. How are you? I hope you're doing good, GW. And Artfully Yours, Diana. Hey, how are you? It's good to see you guys. Artfully Diana is a dope person. If you don't know her, go check her out. If you just want to, if you want to just relax and chill, she has like different art type people, not art type people, but she have different artists come on and they do live paintings. And sometimes they give away those paintings, whether it be watercolor or painting or whatever. It's really cool. I've been there a few times, so I really enjoy it. Um, Everybody's just saying hi to each other. So after that, guys, I just had a tantalizing conversation with two other people who are of like minds, and boy, did we have a good talk. I mean, I was on the phone with them from like 6 o'clock until now. And so that's why I'm on here like around now instead. But we had a really good conversation, and it's all about bridging the gap. Guys, we need to do a better job with bridging the gap, right? Speaking of which, hey, Fufu, what's going on? Welcome to Hello World. Jacob, what's going on? Ah, Jaden wanted to go on her panel. But speaking of which, we need to do a better job at bridging the gap. You know, I always talk about togetherness and community and all that stuff, right? I always talk about that almost every single day. But how many of us are actually collectively trying to do that? Right? So, first, we need to start bridging the gap within ourselves. We've A lot of us have become so disconnected in knowing who we are that we need to start bridging the gap with our own self first. We can blame different circumstances and situations, but at the end of the day, who do we sleep with at night? Yourself. You may have someone sleeping next to you, but who do you sleep with at night? It's right here. You sleep with this right here. And how many of us have taken the time to bridge the gap between our thoughts and what our capabilities are? Only going live on Sundays now. Okay. Wanda, hey, how are you? How many of us have started the commitment to bridging the gap with ourselves first? I want to bridge the gap with myself. I want to get to know myself. I want to be able to be so in tune with my own self that I won't get confused by other people's ideas and ideals. Right? Because you know when you start to finally come to whoever you're supposed to be, you know, that's a sensitive part of yourself. That's a sensitive part because you can be going either left or right at this point. Are you confident enough in yourself and in your abilities that if someone was to say, no, you're doing it wrong, you can say, no, absolutely, I'm doing it right. And confidently say that. How many of us? Because there are too many powerful things that go on in our minds that we're so quickly we're so quick to give it away when somebody says, "Oh no, I don't think you're doing it right." That just shows that you don't really have too much confidence in yourself And that means that there is a gap between you and your purpose. We need to close that gap. Today, today we need to close that gap because, like the few percentage of our population who are the ones that say they're going to do something, may take them years and years and years, maybe almost their lifetime, but they actually do it and they stick with it. How many of us are willing to stick with something that we are passionate about, even when it seems like it's not working? I challenge you. Yeah, I challenge you. Stick with it. Because when you stick with it, that shows you show yourself that you're still resilient, that you're still willing to do whatever you have to do in order for it to at least keep on moving in some direction. Imagine if Amazon never existed. I'm sure there would be another type of Amazon. It wouldn't be named Amazon. But if Jeff didn't do what he was doing, took him 10 years before his idea took off. 10 years. Imagine if he gave up after the first year, after the 6th year, after the 9th year, after the 9.5 years. There's got to be some type of confidence within himself that said, you know what? As many people that say no and slap me in the face with ignorance and insults and why do you still try? He's still stuck with it. And look at where he is now. I'm sure he's way beyond what his expectations are. Imagine you and whatever it is that you want to do. It may not have to do anything with finances. It doesn't matter. Stick with it. Close the gap of knowing yourself and not knowing yourself. Close it. Because once you have that unwavering confidence inside of you, that unwavering, that means like throw whatever you want at me. I'll dodge real quick. But I'm still going to go. I'm not going to quit. Shuffle to the left, shuffle to the right real quick. But you're not going to give up. That's part of bridging the gap. So once we've collectively said, okay, I want to bridge the gap with myself and all of that other stuff, then now we can start working on bridging the gap between each other. Okay, I shared this on your Facebook acapella group. Everyone is not going to see your vision because it's yours. I would never give up this type of power to anyone. Tell it, talk about it. I live by the first law of nature, but my nature kind. If I don't find them low vibe in people, I don't want my personal space. Trial and error is integral in the journey. That feels exactly what I'm going through. I'm sorry. I don't usually do that. But I felt like the other night I was kind of messed up and I didn't read the chat at all. Right now, when I was talking about my friend, right now, trying to find a house and keep on getting kicked in the knees. I'm not going to give up. But yeah, you do get tired. Yes, it is. What up, binge thinker? What's going on? It does get tiring, GW. And I know we all can admit and all can agree with that fact that we all get tired. We all get tired of managing things on our own. But just to touch on a little bit what Coyote said, the vibrations. When you are in tune with yourself, then you'll start vibrating a certain frequency, right? We all do, right? Because we're all heat, right? All right, let's just break it down even more, right? We're all heat. Once you get next to a person, then you start to feel all this heat, right? That's all the equivalent to a vibration. You'd be like, dang, yo, you hot, move. It's already 95 degrees outside, and then here you come taking up the cool space that I have with your body heat. That's the vibration. So when we start vibrating That frequency that says, I need people who are like minded than me. You may end up running into people who are vibrating just like you, but because they didn't bridge the gap within themselves, they fall off. And then you start to think, well, dang, like, why did you let me down? No, they didn't necessarily let you down. They let themselves down. So now you can either stay to help pick them up or you keep on frequencing and vibrating to other people. If we don't work on ourselves, we'll continue to have these confusing vibrations. And I think, oh my goodness, guys, I think we've all been having these confusion vibrations for too long. We all want the same thing, right? We all want the same thing. We all want to have someone love us. We all want to have a family of some type of sort. We all want to be able to live with some type of freedom, right? Isn't that the three basic things that we all want? We all want those things. But yet and still, if we haven't bridged the gap within our own self and have built up that confidence within our own self, we just gonna keep on confusing each other with all the vibrations that we have. Because some people vibrate higher, some people vibrate lower, some people don't vibrate at all. And then you gotta have somebody come around and be like, wake up, so you can start vibrating. So when we're more aware of these vibrations that we're throwing out at each other, and understand that is not someone else's fault per se as to why they're not on the same frequency as you or belief system or whatever you want to call it. Hmm. Y'all can't tell me. No one can convince me that humanity isn't amazing and that we all, if we collectively work together, that we all can't make things pop off and happen. Y'all can't convince me just off of that one little piece that just happened right now. Y'all cannot convince me of that. Are there evil people? I believe there are evil people, but I believe that the evil people that exist are this much versus the amount of people who absolutely have more power, more of a better vibration that can squash that evilness, but yet and still we diminish ourselves so low to saying that, well, my voice, if I say something, then somebody's going to be against me. Somebody's always going to probably not agree with everything you say. Get comfortable with that. It's okay. It's called free will, but it doesn't mean that they can't respect what you have to say. And kind of also be like, well, dang, I never thought about it that way. Maybe I can consider it. Maybe not become my belief, but I can consider it at least. That's why it's important for us to bridge the gap with our own selves first. I think that's the key right there. Spend time getting to know yourself. Understand your own intricacies. Understand your own vibration. Understand your own power. Understand your own purpose. Understand that it's okay to walk in your own purpose, even if it means you walk in your own purpose by yourself for a little bit because people think you're a weirdo. It's all right. But they're not going to think you're a weirdo for long. Jeff Bezos, nobody thinks he's a weirdo right now. They all probably want to take, 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 take. Let me get your formula. Take, 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 take. Let me get your formula. Don't worry about how people think about you. I know that's hard to say because I'm probably a victim of that too, because I worry a lot. Like, dang, well, somebody think I'm crazy. But at the end of the day, somebody's always going to think you're crazy. So be comfortable. I think I'm comfortable, but can't nobody stop me once I'm in my purpose. Because then you'll be like this, and then you'll start to make a bigger splash. Oh my goodness, guys, look, this is you, right? And then here comes some other people. Look at how deep that splash goes. You see how that deep that splash goes? That means you can have a greater impact when there's more of you. That's why I say when we all bridge the gap within ourselves, we can eventually come together. Remember yesterday about the calla lily? If we all let our roots grow together, we'll be strong as a vine and grow out this beautiful tree. You get what I'm saying now? What I've been saying for the longest? That together we can do so much more. And set aside some of our egos. Sometimes we do need to practice temperance We need to practice temperance and not always say everything that comes to our mind because you never know if we listen to people that at the end of their sentence, it might make sense to you. So whatever you were going to say might have just tripped them up in a whole idea and a whole vibration of y'all working together get tripped up just because you might have thrown a wrench in something that you didn't understand. hmm Right? It goes back to the biblical things, right? Slow to speak, quick to listen, right? 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 We all believe in God, right? You believe in God, but what are we doing with those principles? Are we practicing those principles? Slow to speak, quick to listen. Hmm. So, when we're all able to collectively grow together, that bond can't be broken. Will we have hiccups? Yes, that's the natural life that we live. But will those hiccups tear something up that has such strong roots? Not really. It may start to chip away, but guess what? You got your healing bond people that come along and say, no, it's all right. You got this. You know, your cheerleaders, that backbone, those people that come alongside and remind you as to why you need to continue to move on your purpose because they're doing their purpose now and everybody's doing their purpose. We all can collectively work in purpose together. Oh my goodness. Imagine that. If we all did our purposes, we will all collectively be able to do our purposes together and we will all collectively be able to be effective. Instead of having nucleuses here, a nucleus there, a nucleus there. Well, my idea is better than yours, and that breaks it down even more. And then division continues. How many of us are tired of division? Right, right, right. Aren't we all tired of it? Aren't we all tired of the same history repeating itself over and 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 over again? Aren't we tired of that? Don't we want to just be like, nah, I don't want to be a circle anymore. I want to have some little ups and downs. I want to have some splashes, some splishing, and whatever. We have the power to rewrite things right now. Mhm. Bridge the gap with yourself, throw the ego out, allow yourself to start getting intertwined with people who have the same mindset, the same vibration. But you got to start here first. I woke up more than once, so I'm trying not to judge. It'd be like that, Adam. Wait, wait. Oh, people, I want to be sedated. What? It seems like my mission to help lift people up and then they move on after they receive my help. You know what, Adam? That's a blessing and a curse. I feel you. But think about it this way, you're doing your purpose, you're helping other people to find their purpose. Maybe, maybe they would just hold you back more if they stood around you longer. And while it seems like it may hurt, you're still going to have people who are going to be on that same level as you and y'all be able to stick together. Some people do have to mature. Some people do have to mature and realize, oh my goodness, this person helped me. Let me remind myself and stay humble enough to be like, yo, I can't leave them. That's what loyalty is. We got to retreat. We have to reteach each other what loyalty is too, right? Because that kind of falls in line with loyalty. Because some people are jerks about it, and in others, naturally, you grow apart because they're more needed here and you're more needed there. But it doesn't mean that when you meet again, there's an issue because y'all come right back and be like, yo, what's going on? Refill, and then go back to doing the same work that you were doing separately. But collectively, cohesively, you guys are still together. But that loyalty thing, oh my goodness. We could all have a conversation about loyalty. For me, my downfall is I don't want to see anybody left behind. So even if I've outgrown a situation and I need to get my butt out of there, I didn't want to let go because I want to stay loyal to the core. Then I end up hurting myself because something that they do that I should have been long gone, will break me down and keep me paused for a little longer than I should have been paused. So sometimes it is healthy for us to like gotta move on. It's a hard thing. It's a hard pill to swallow and to understand what loyalty is, but it doesn't mean that that relationship still can't be great at a distance. Then you got those people who are just like the users. And Adam, you know when you see someone as a user, then you can use your free will at that time to say, will I help them or will I not? Or how much will I help them? Or I will help them with no end to avail, but know that it's nothing personal. And I know exactly what their forecast was for my life. And it won't hurt as much because you didn't put no feeling into it because you knew exactly what they were there for. Hey, Mother Glory, what's going on? Welcome to Hello World. Hey, King Tosh, what's going on? I love me. That's right, Coyote. I am tired of discovering I was in competition with someone and no one said that was going on. What? Hold on. I am tired of discovering I was in competition with someone. Oh, yeah, buying spaces. That sucks too. That definitely sucks. YouTube needs to stop me to be able to sell people. Oh, okay. Yeah, they changed something up for a little bit. You can look at it as Adam, you have to keep touching and uplifting others. And the more you touch, the more you pay it forward. So there is a legacy. Ooh, yes, Foo. You tell it. What up, Burns? Oh, thank you for the raid. Oh my goodness. Hey, as told by Tina, what's going on? I can't even go to your page. You know what, Coyote? You have to highlight Binge Thinker's name and then open a new chat and type it in. I mean, and paste it there and then boom, boom, boom. You'll be able to there. I'd rather have genuine people and not nobody to click for Coyote. Oh, she's telling her that. I read a quote once that blew me away. If you hold anger in over a relationship, it's like you taking point. Yes, it is. Yep. And expecting the other person to die. Hey, the Foodie Duo. What's up, Burns? Word Burns did a raid. Dang, that means you off the live, Burns. Lord. What up, Natural? What's going on? Thank you, guys. Hey, Scene TV, what's going on? I appreciate you guys. We were just in the middle of chitty chatting. Oh, that's how I've been doing it because I'm not writing someone's name down and then re-looking at it later. It's not happening. I do the least amount that I could possibly do, and I just highlight the name and paste it somewhere else. Girl, yes, 3 hours. No, that's nothing for you. That's like 10 minutes. But that's it. You bridge the gap within yourself. And while Adam said is very correct, that there will be people that come into our lives who I don't know, sometimes people play the game really well and they fool you. But keep that in mind though. Once that little inkling says, like, I think they might be using me, you can either say, okay, I see it for what it's worth and not get too tied up in that. Or like Coyote said, oh, I'm sorry, not Coyote, but Fufu said, you paying it forward. And that's a greater work than anything that they could have ever given you. To know that you've progressed and helped a piece of humanity to get to a thing. And hopefully, you know what you got to do, Adam, is pray, well, wish, or whatever you want to call it, that they don't take whatever you gave them and instilled in them and helped them with and tear it up into something terrible. That's what you got to hope. That they may have taken your good and turned it into something better for over and over and over and over again. But you got us, Adam. We ain't going nowhere. And Adam, come on now. Come on now, Adam. You already know. But it's one thing. It's definitely one thing. When we bridge the gap with ourselves, I think that's the foundation right there. Just like how I say the foundation has and always will be, the beginning is love, the middle is love, and the end is love. You start your foundation with love. Then you build your foundation a little bit more by getting to know yourself. How strong is that when you know who you are and you start walking into your purpose? How strong of a foundation is that? That's cement on top of steel, on top of cement, on top of steel, on top of cement, on top of steel. And that's going to be hard for anything to be broken through. Put some wood in between there too. Or it's going to take a while for them to get through there. And then you're able to get out into this beautiful world and be the shining, shining star that you are. And people are just going to be like, dang, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for helping me wake up. And then you're able to move on. Maybe they'll come alongside you. And then collectively, you'll do much greater. I think if we all similarly thought the same, we would see how important it is for us to be together versus doing our own separate things. We would see that. Because ultimately, what is the end all be all at the end? It's not money, it's time. And what way to spend time better than with people who have the same ideas, who you're collectively working together with to actually push our society higher. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that beautiful? Don't that feel good in here? It feels good in here for me. You don't think so? I go into different people's lives and they all say the same thing. They want life to be great. They want to see people do great. But we are. Let's do it together. Let's keep raising each other up and building each other up. Because when one person is a little down, collectively we can help snatch them up. And when you're snatched, you become a little bit more confident because you don't want to go back into that bad zone that you were in before. But that's the secret sauce right there. That's the secret sauce. We need to help each other out. We need to work through things together. And believe me, if I can even just, scratch a little piece of your brain, just to tickle your brain a little bit, humanity first is the best investment that any of us can make. Humanity first is the best investment any one of us can make. Because at one point, all of us were a mess, a hot mess, and probably were those people who went into somebody's life and took and sucked everything out of them and then left. But now that we know better, we can be a little bit more graceful to those who are the suckers because they don't know how to breathe and live on their own and teach them a little something. Self-love is super powerful. Hey, Jeanette, what's going on? As told by, you talking about as told by Tina. That's a good point. Whether it's work, prayer, celebration, mourning, learning, there's always strength in numbers. We need to check ourselves when we know we are pulling away too much. That's true. Yeah, Adam, you good. I know you're not going to do nothing bad. You could post whatever you want. Being Holy Week and all is going on. Yeah, post it, Adam. I'll read it out loud. And guys, I keep on saying this, but now is the perfect time for everything to be reset because everything is canceled. All of the religious holidays are canceled. Most of our birthdays, if you've been born in the earlier part of the year, your birthday got canceled. Most of our jobs and our functionalities in our jobs have been postponed. So now is the time for us to rewrite history. I keep saying that. Rewriting history is now. Let's do it. Let's start recoding that DNA let's start recoding that DNA. That means thinking a little differently. Not being on this systematic path that we've been taught and been used to doing, like wake up 6 o'clock, get dressed, go to work, brush your teeth, eat breakfast, chitty chat with your coworkers, get mad at your boss at 12 o'clock, have lunch at 12:30, between 12:30 and 1. And why they trying to get me out of my lunch 5 minutes early? No, I got 5 more minutes. Hassle with the traffic, out going home. Same people that you don't notice that you've been driving with because we're too consumed with our own life, but you realize that you're driving with the same people, right? Look around, trying to get home. What you trying to rush to get home to do? Oh, you want to get home and cook dinner that you're not going to eat and watch your show that you can watch on your telephone. Now is the perfect time, guys, for us to say, you know what? Work is good. Working is good, but there's a greater need than just me going and doing my routine. Hmm. Hey, Animation Princess, how are you? Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Yeah, that is in Matthew. For those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. Yes, indeed. Hey, Screw, what's going on? I ain't seen you in a long time. How are you? Right? And then we read our Bible, right? We read our Bible. And if we simply applied the things that we read in our Bible, that should make us even know and understand how much more humanity is so important because we read our Bible, right? Let's stop reading and actually activating it. If you are a Christian or whatever you believe in, whatever your belief system is, start putting it to practice. It's one thing for us to be able to recite scripture, right? But it's another to actually apply it in our lives so that that scripture no longer has to be recited because it's spewing from our hearts, souls, and mouths and our eyes and our bodies. I don't want to be, I don't want to have to go to another Easter service and be like, oh my goodness, it's Easter. Jesus died. He died for my sins. Every once a year, remember that. Remember it every single day. He died for you, right? You believe that Jesus died for you, if that's what you believe. You believe that there's nails, that those nails were driven through human flesh, and he was hung up in front of other people spitting on him, putting thorns in him, slicing him, mocking him. That should be important to you every single day. I'm sorry, that should be important to us every single day. And if he did that for humanity, the least we can do is be right for each other or right to each other, eh? That's all I'm saying is when we read stuff, apply it. And you know what? We all fall short. Every single last one of us falls short. I'm not saying that one of us is greater than the other. But if we applied half of the things that we believe or half of the things that we say we believe, then we would definitely be a lot further. We would definitely see each other as valuable. We would definitely want to do more for each other. I mean, it just makes sense to me. I don't know about you. I kind of read what you saw, and true that negativity strengthens in numbers. And when it's family, we do have to wade through a lot of different vibrations. Oh, wait a second. What happened to the family? Stress is real. It is. Stress will kill you. Amen. You're right. Lift each other up. Yes. Hey, Octavia. Apply scriptures mean changing your behaviors that's true, right? Imagine if half of the things that, we go to church for and we listen to the preacher preach and all that stuff and just do what it says. I mean, how many people, I mean, I've read the Bible. I can only speak from that point of view, of a Christian's point of view. And the times that I read the Bible, I don't know if it was just strictly for me and the interpretation, was always about love. God loved us so much that he gave his only son. God loved us so much that sometimes he, what's that word? Disciplines us. God loves. God loves. God loves. So that's why I always say it's always the beginning love, living through love, and the end will always be love. That's where I get that from. William Shakespeare, The Merchant of Venice. If you prick us, do not bleed. Wait. If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge? I guess the revenge part, not so much. No, but naturally, we think that we're supposed to be revengeful. But it's something I've always read, and I'm a firm believer in, that God knows all of us, right? So while I think getting back at you one way is going to make me feel better or make you feel worse, it doesn't do anything. But what about if God gets his vengeance on somebody in a way that you never thought could ever, and they need you? They turn around and need you because of that revenge that he got on them, right? So let God handle his handle. Let him do his thing. I'm a little hood, but I care about people I'll never see or meet in my life. Wait. That's one thing I took from my childhood when my mean people call you mean. And you know what, Coyote? Because I believe you're a very, very, very wise person. You ain't hood. You are not hood. You just happen to be articulate in a different kind of way. So you're not hood, right? We use our words in wrong context a lot of times. We use our vernacular wrong. You are not hood. Because hood to me seems like degrading. You're not a degraded person. You're an amazing person. You're just a person that has, you know, you may come across, you're saying you have to say what you have to say with a lot of feeling and emotion, but that does not make you hood. And just because you grew up in a surrounding that may have been a little bit more violent than us, that does not make you hood. To me, hood means that you've never evolved, that you will never evolve, that you refuse to evolve. So I don't think that of you. Even if you say a little hood, I don't think that at all. Anyway, let's remember, guys, let's bridge the gap within ourselves first so that when we have that gap bridged, we'll be able to function enough that when the little things of life come to try to throw us off, we're already confident in our own selves and knowing who we are and who our purpose is and what our purpose is and how capable and powerful we are. And let's help each other. Let's get together. Let's get together, make things happen. High time. I talk my talk and I walk my walk. I walk the talk that I walk and I talk the talk that I walk. I'm dead serious. Everyone has an awesome. Yes, you too, baby. I am here every single night between 7 and 9. We talk about everything. And if you ever, oh yeah, I'm going to mention this too, right? Two things. If you ever want to come on a panel and have a conversation about a topic that you want to talk about, let's do it. Email me at info@bethedifferencellc.com or look at the links down below and we can get together that way. Two, I am looking for one more YouTube model. And what that means is quarterly, I will send you one t-shirt. And if you go live, you have to go live. You have to have at least 500 subscribers. You have to be willing to wear the t-shirt in your live some of the time. Not every day, but some of the time, maybe at least once a week. If you go live, or all the day, every day, or whatever, or once a week. If you go live 4 times a month, then at least twice a month you can wear it. Um, and if you have social media as a bonus for me, to like floss it and take a picture or do a video with it, you know what I'm saying? Um, and you must be over 18 and you got to email me info@BeTheDifferenceLLC.com. So yes, I'm looking for one more YouTube model and I will send you a free t-shirt. Shipping is all included. I will pay for that and everything. And that's all you have to do. You have to be willing to go live or go live. 500 subscribers minimum. And wear the stuff. I need you to be happy. It's my birthday. Wait, it's your birthday? Octavia, it's your birthday? Adam, you sad? I guess the revenge part. Adam, don't be sad. All right. Octavia, happy birthday. So you know what I'm going to have to do. I have to break out. Oh, no. I'm going to break out the tripod mic. Octavia, happy birthday to you. Octavia, happy birthday to you. Octavia, happy birthday, yay. Happy birthday, yay, yay, yay. Happy birthday, Octavia. A happy birthday, Octavia. I said, happy birthday, Octavia. Woo, woo, happy birthday, Octavia. Happy birthday. Octavia, Octavia, Octavia. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Sexy chocolate, Octavia, happy birthday to you, Octavia. Bring it back up, bring it down, bring it up to you. Exit screen. Hey girl, you like that? Hey glitter boy. Hey glitter boy. Oh no. Dang, Adam, I feel like people done messed you up too many times. And many more. Yes. What up, swamp picker? Glenn is in his house. Adam, you know you got a home here. And most of the people in here will definitely take care of you. Today's your birthday too, glitter boy? I feel like we just celebrated your birthday like 3 months ago. Adam, funerals are, here is 20 people only. That's counting the preacher. Oh, wow. Well, y'all already know. Wanda, you already know. I'm going to have a guest list at my door. No, I was tie-dye, I think, and then tracer. Oh, okay. I'm keeping up with all of y'all. Remember, this brain don't forget much. So yeah, I'm here every single night between 7 and 9. And Adam, you know you got good family. You got good family. And that's part of letting go. Knowing that we don't have to expect that everybody's going to do us the same way that other people had done us in the past or have done us in the past. That's part of the thing that I'm also learning as well. Not everybody's going to do you the way that they did in the past. You no longer will accept that kind of behavior because you're vibrating on a different frequency. And that frequency is saying, we only want people that's going to continue to stay on the same pathway as you. And you're going to attract that. This was last October. I found out by Googling. Oh, yeah, that is sad. And that's, now you know how I felt too, Adam, when Michelle died and nobody told me. And I found out 2 days later. I'm calling the girl phone and no answer. And I'm like, please pick up. She did. But I'm sorry about your loss, Adam. That's not good. This is why I say we have to take care of each other. We shouldn't. This type of behavior shouldn't be happening, and it's a reality, but it shouldn't be happening. This is the effect that we all have, the power that we all have, just to pick up the phone and say something, even if it means you have to go beside your own self and know your own feeling, your own personal feelings about somebody. The right thing is the right thing. Oh my goodness, you they kind of people. Love. I'm glad I met Keto. You're amazing vibe. Oh, thank you, Coyote. But we all got each other. Let's continue. Let's all continue to work on making humanity more livable for all of us, so that we all don't have to go through that kind of pain and hurt and rejection, right? Oh, you were cooking? So yeah, that's not cool. It's not cool. It's definitely not cool. I lost two of your skater friends. Kingdom Boy, we started off real good a minute ago. When did they pass away, Kingdom Boy? Your cousin? Oh, you talking about in the past? Yes, because I remember you talking about that. I don't remember the skater people, but the cousin, yes, I remember a while ago that happened. But Adam, you keep on hanging around, you know, the people that you hanging around with and the new people that you're meeting, and you'll have a more healthy experience, human experience, and human experience and human exchange. Purple, your eyes got real big purple. Yo, I think you used the colossal size eyes on there. Well, you know what? My YouTube is black, so it makes the eyes bigger than what it probably is on a white screen. She in the bushes. In the past, my cousin. Yes, I remember now. Oh man, yes, and you did mention that the other day. Holidays bring up memories of good and bad times. Yeah, I can't stand the holidays either. But guys, let's do this. Cheers to better experiences moving forward. The past can no longer hold us in bondage. While we remember it's there, it has no power. From now on, let's expect every holiday that we get to experience be better and have better relationships, better people come in our lives, or even the people that are in our lives, just have a better relationship with them. Yes, let's do that. I'm going to think positive about it. I'm going to try my best to think positive about it. And even if I got lemons, I'm going to make the best lemonade ever, sour and all. Mhm. Wow, so sad, Joy. Sorry to hear that. I feel you. My friend passed. I seen her the evening before. Oh no. Hey, Pastor Kim, what's going on? Welcome to Hello World. We about just wrapping it all up. We about wrapping it up. But let's do that, guys. I don't know why I picked up my microphone, but I felt like I needed to pick up my microphone just to say, I just came on to say I love you. YouTube, yes, I just came on to say how much I care. Got my microphone on. I just came on to YouTube to say you can expect better for each other. I just say this from the bottom of my soul. We better have healthier experiences with each other. Ooh, we're gonna have healthier experiences with each other. Yeah. We're gonna have healthier experiences with each other. And I mean it from the bottom of my soul. Dun, dun. Let's just trust that we can carry each other. Yes. Let's just trust that we will carry and care for each other. Let's just trust that we can care for each other. And I mean it from the bottom of my soul. Yes. You know what it is? Pastor Kim came in here. I felt like I had I had a song in my spirit. That's why. Ooh, y'all. Sorry. Oh my goodness, and Bernadette, what's going on? What's going on? Ooh, y'all, I just worked up a sweat and whatnot. It's a lot of great people in here. So look, I appreciate it. I was joining. Yay, foo. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, let me tell y'all, there's some cool people in here tonight. All of y'all. Bam. So do the thing, copy each other's name, open another YouTube tab, paste it inside that YouTube search bar and hit enter. And that person's channel will pop up. Check it out. If you enjoy what you see, turn that red bell gray. And then visit each other from time to time and say, hey, ooh, yes. Thank you, awfully. You know what I'm saying? I got my inspiration. I got the arty inspiration that came on inside of me. Then, purple started it all. You know what I'm saying? Then Octavia came in with it's my birthday. It's my birthday. Make some noise. And then the pastor came in and I just had to bring out the microphone. Oops. The pastor came in. I had to bring out the microphone real quick and be like, I got a word in my soul. All right, that's enough. But anyway, I'm silly most of the time. And I really truly meant that from the bottom of my soul. I want us all to have better relationships with each other, better healthy experiences on YouTube, better abilities to bridge that gap between ourselves, to get to know ourselves to the point where we are confident enough that no one can throw us off our path and our purpose. And once we're on our path and our purpose, we'll start vibrating and meeting people who will help us go deeper, and then come up and then go deeper into understanding what life and humanity is all about. And that life and humanity is beautiful and it's perfect in its own little way. And that together we can do so much better and so much more. And creatively, we can stop anything that comes to try to sever that tie that we are creating right now. And just like I said about that beautiful little calla lily that was growing so beautifully in a rough place, as long as our roots are nested together and we're intertwined so deep, nothing can break that. And nothing can stop us from growing beautiful things. Yes. So I'm here every single night between 7 and 9. We talk about everything and anything. And if you want to get to know anything more about me or my company, check the links down below. There's books, t-shirts, onesies, socks, tank tops, anything that is made that will help us. That's what I do. So let me bring this up right now. You look like you are showing a dolphin dive. If that's what we gotta do. I'm in the Eastern time zone, Jacob. I'm from the tri-state area. Yes. So that's New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. I'm in that area. But yes, it was a pleasure having you in the chat too, Fufu. You guys were amazing. Yes, and happy Easter to anyone who believes or believes in the whole resurrection and life and Christianity or whatever you believe in. Don't just believe in it. Put some practice and some power behind that belief by actively activating what you're being taught and what you're believing. Yes. We can only do better when we actively activate what we know. And once we activate what we know, that helps us bridge the gap too with ourselves. Yes. All right, I'm done. So my name is Joy, and my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and I am signing out on another episode of Hello. Thank you for giving me a little bit of your time. I really appreciate it. World. Yes.